Hello team, it is Wednesday night. Other than the back end of the first vlog for Polarthon, I haven't spoken to you today. And if you have not seen that yet, I will link it up here for you to go watch. If you want to do so, I would highly recommend. It's chaos. We spent the day dropping Gav off at the train station. Even I nearly got that wrong then. Dropping Gav off at the train station and Pris off at the airport. So it's just me, rat bag.
The two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. And Jake, who's playing his games and waiting for a tea very impatiently. But I have been reading. I've been reading several different books. I can't sell. It turns out I need an audiobook. I'm just struggling to concentrate on physically reading at the moment. I'm constantly picking my phone up, so I have made a little bit of progress into The Raven and the Reindeer, which I've taken upstairs, so I no longer have it on me. And I got to page 57 in that. Then I tried Frostfire by Jamie Smith and got a page and a half before changing my mind and deciding I wasn't going to read that either. And then I brought down a couple options. One of them was Echo North by Joanna Ruth Mayer, which is one of Jade's favourite books ever, which is why I was going to read it, but it is a chonker. I can get the audiobook, so I may pick this up tomorrow, maybe, I'll see. But the other option, because I've taken these off Jade's shelf, I don't own these books. But the other
Raided
option,
the library.
Might as well while I'm here. I'm at Polar Fantasy Central.
Yeah.
So I might as well.
You're making good progress on that. Sorry, carry on.
So now I'm reading A Shiver of Snow and Sky by Lisa Ludek. Jade has been... Jade's been going on about this one to me for ages. I think probably since last Polarthon you've been mentioning this one, so I decided to pick this one up and I am really enjoying it. It's going really well. It is, I am even 68 pages into this one, so I'm doing alright, not too bad, and I'm enjoying it. We're following a young, it's not on the back, following a young girl, and basically in this, I don't want to say world, is this like a, in the earth?
Yeah.
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 So basically there is a thing that on the frozen island of Skane, basically the sky speaks, so the different colours mean different things. So when it's green it means that things are okay, when it's blue it means there's a snowstorm on the way, and then there's red. Red is a warning, and 17 years ago the sky turned red just as Osa was born, unleashing a plague that claimed the lives of hundreds of villagers, including her own mother. But it's just turned red again, so I think the idea is that her and her friend are trying to prevent the plague, or go speak to the goddess or something to try and prevent the plague. Yeah? So I'm getting nods from Jade. So yeah, so far really enjoying it. It's going well. It's a little bit odd to be reading about a plague during the middle of a pandemic, but
are we forevermore going to be in the middle of a pandemic?
Yeah,
though?
yeah. I can't keep putting them off, you know. And I do like the plague. I do like the plague. No, I do like, you know, the dystopia type plague-ish books. I do enjoy them. So this is more like polar fantasy than it is dystopia, but it's probably got elements of dystopia in it. Do you reckon, Jade, with the plague? Or does it not get to that point?
Pardon?
Elements of dystopia in it with a plague, or does it not kind of get to that point?
It's more about the journey to the goddess and what the goddess can grant.
Okay.
Than the actual plague. I mean, there are some like horrible plaguey bits in there, as you would expect in like Arctic villages being hit by a horrible illness.
Yeah.
But it's more so about Osa's journey to the goddess and the wonders along that journey. I don't want to spoil anything. There's an ice dragon.
Oh, excitement. Cool.
Don't want to spoil anything. It tells you a massive thing.
So yeah, so far really enjoying this one. I thought I'd better come on and update you. I haven't read any more of The Simple Wild, nobody's surprised about that, but I may pick it up a little bit later. Don't envisage this taking me too long to get through. I am hoping to finish this before I go to bed tonight, but we're also hoping to sprint pretty late, so it's already 9:20. Kind of hoping to sprint pretty late, so we'll see, maybe I'll get through all of this. I'm hoping so, fingers crossed. And then I do have like the Simple Wild that I can go through, and I'm also really intrigued by, well, not intrigued, I want to read it desperately, No Exit, which again is another audiobook. So these are all possibilities. This is still a possibility, but the book Jade's currently reading is also a possibility, maybe.
I'm on the last story. Yeah, these are really cute. I'm now on the last one.
Are you enjoying it?
I am. I am going to make Jade's tea though.
Nice. So that might be a possibility tomorrow as well, maybe. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow, but because I don't have that one, I do have the Nordic Tales one that she's got, which there is also an audiobook for, so that's also a possibility. As you can see, I'm all over the fucking shop and I'm bouncing around a little bit, so it just depends on how I'm feeling, but I'll let you know obviously tomorrow what I'm reading. But so far so good, really enjoying this one, and I just thought I'd better come on and give you an update because I don't think I've actually spoken to you yet today. I have a clip of the cake shop that we went to this afternoon with Pris before we went and dropped her off at the airport, and then a clip of mine and Jade's feast with our sprints. So that was our tea. So yeah, I'm gonna go carry on with this, and I will check back in with you when I have an update for you, maybe further in the book, maybe at the end, who the frig knows. But yeah,
the next day.
good afternoon from myself and Bogey's over there.
Hello.
It is currently almost 1:15 in the afternoon, but it's Thursday, by the way. But I have finished a book already today.
Woo!
Not the whole book, but you know. I read A Shiver of Snow and Sky by Lisa Ludek, which was really good. I gave it 4 stars. If I gave half stars, it would be 4.5. And I really enjoyed it. This was great. It had some elements in it that I wasn't expecting. Well, I kind of was, because Jade did briefly mention it, but from the blurb you don't expect it. So it was great. I really enjoyed it, and I do want to get to the next one, which is actually a companion novel, but so you don't like have to read it, but I'm probably gonna, because I really enjoyed it and I would like to see what else Lisa Ludek has done, if anything. So I am interested. In fact, I'm fairly certain you've got another one of Lisa Ludek's, right?
I have all of Lisa Ludek's books.
Oh, nice. So I am interested in picking the next one up in the series. I'm not going to today, but
maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. 4 stars. It was great, which is I'm really happy with, because obviously this was not on my radar at all to be reading for this readathon, so I'm really happy. And now I'm going to go on to No Exit. I'm hoping to smash this out this afternoon. I haven't started it yet, but I'm really excited. This is a thriller, and it's a kind of like isolation thriller in which there is a woman at a truck stop. Isolation thriller. Very nicely done. Always there ready with the puns. A woman stops at a truck stop. She's a young woman and she's going seeing her sick mother, I think. Yes, she's on her way home to see her sick mother, and basically she ends up stuck at this truck stop in a snowstorm and ends up finding a young girl trapped inside one of the trucks outside, and she's not sure who the owner of the truck is. So she's obviously wanting to try and save this girl without getting herself in trouble as well, because if the owner of the truck is willing to kidnap a little girl, then what else are they willing to do? So it sounds really good. I'm very excited. I'm reading this one for snowy cover, snow on the cover. So yeah, by the way, Shiver of Snow and Sky will count for the Polar Fantasy book, and I read Now All the other day, which can be for the Animal Companion. So I'm going entirely off TBR here, apart from this one. This was on my TBR, so good job, Barra. And I haven't read any more of The Simple Wild. That's it, that's the update. So I'm gonna go and get this read. Ratbag, what are you reading? If you want to know more, you can obviously check out her reading vlogs, but she's gonna be picking up this one today. It's very pretty.
It is beautiful. East of the Sun, West of the Moon by Jackie Morris. This is Jackie Morris's imagining of the like original story. So it's not a retelling so much as it is like her imagining of the original. But the original's like 30 pages and this is not. So you know. But it's beautiful because it's got all these like massive illustrations and stuff in it. Let me see if I can find one of the like double page ones. Like, there's loads.
Very pretty.
It's so beautiful.
You're excited, aren't you?
I'm really, really excited. I can't wait.
So yeah, we're going to spend the afternoon reading. Jake is at work as well, so we will get some peace and quiet without the boy just randomly going, go on girl, tea, and singing random shit and just dancing in his chair as well, which you saw last night. So yeah. So I'm going to go because I really need to get Shufty on with this. It's 1:15 already, so I need to get Shufty on with this, and I will check back in with you when there's an update for you, maybe like 100 pages in or so, let you know how I'm getting on. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. It's a lot later. It's.
Who else is it gonna be? Sorry.
It is a lot later now. It's 10:20 in the evening, obviously because
Stop
earlier. Sorry, it's really hurting me. Obviously because it was like 1:15 earlier on this afternoon. So it's still Thursday. This is a mess. Anywho, Jade's just looking at me like
time story here.
Jade's just looking at me like proper judgmental. Oh, I honestly thought I'd stopped in the middle of a chapter, then I forgot it was done in time increments. So it looks like I've stopped in the middle. I've not. Anywho, managed to get quite a bit of reading done, to be fair.
I haven't finished anything. Oh no, yeah you have.
I have.
I take it back.
Nice. In my head, never mind.
This is chaotic.
I'm 1 minute and 10 seconds in and I've not said anything of any worth.
Just stop, delete. Stop. Carry on.
Just an entire blooper clip. Yeah. Anywho, I have been reading No Exit and I was hoping to finish this today, but Cass was worried about the fact that with my struggles with
stalkers,
words, stalkers, with stalking as a general trope, that I may struggle with this one. And initially I didn't see the issue because she said that it was like in a kidnapping sense, which I understand why it could be an issue, but I didn't think it would be. But it is a little bit, it is tugging a little bit, so I am just taking my time a little bit with this. But I have made it to page 122, because so I've made it some ways. But I've been breaking it up throughout the day, so I am enjoying this. It's going well so far. I honestly thought that the whole thing would be a case of not knowing who the truck belongs to, and it's her trying to figure out who the truck belongs to and then trying to get the girl free. But it's not like that at all. We find out pretty early on in the book who the truck belongs to, but then there's a twist pretty early on in the book, and now it's a little bit like a cat and mouse type thing. So enjoying that. We'll carry on with it at some point probably. And then I did read this Winter Tales, which is Jade's, and my intention was to read a couple stories out of this, go back to no exit, read a couple stories out of this, go back to no exit, just break it up like that a bit. I just read the whole book, so there was no taking my time with this, so it was really good. This is a collection of winter tales from all around the world, North America to Siberia, China and Scotland, and there's lots of different artwork, and it's really, really beautiful, very, very pretty, and I really, really loved it. I think my favourite one was the acorn one. The silver pine cone story from Germany was really, really cute, and I think you really liked that one as well, didn't you? So yeah, I really, really enjoyed this.
Although I did also really enjoy the one about the kids throwing the man into the sky.
Yeah, there was that one as well. Yeah, that was the time. Yeet. And yeah, so I gave this 4 stars. Again, if I was giving half stars, it would get 4.5 stars, but it was really, really beautiful.
So that's 2 4.5-star reads today.
Yes. Yeah. And then I did go back to this for a little bit longer, but then Jade was wanting an audio, but we've both been a little bit like the nodding dog today, where we've gotten to certain parts in the day where we've been like nodding off at our respective seats.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say our books. Not our books, the books aren't boring. I think it is just that we've been, you know, having late nights and trying to get shit done, and it's just been a little bit like every time we sit down we're like,
it's been a really busy week as well, hasn't it, with stuff and whatnot. So yeah, so we have been nodding dogs a little bit, and Jade wanted an audio book, but she couldn't find the book that she wanted to read on audio because there isn't an audio for it. That's why she couldn't find it. So I then suggested that we try and get the audio for Ice Whisperers, and we could just literally buddy read it.
Buddy read.
So we've got an earphone in each. We've each got an earphone. Yep, we've each got an earphone, and we're holding the book between us, and literally this is like the closest to buddy reading you're ever going to get. So we're having a good time with it so far. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really mad at the doctor.
Same. What an asshole.
Yeah.
We're on page 69, but and this is the middle grade monthly pick, so if you didn't know that, you do now. It's the middle grade monthly pick for February, and it's perfect for Polar Fantasy. It's been done on purpose, and it's good. We're following Bella, who has been summoned to stay with her uncle in deepest Siberia. She uncovers a secret she was never meant to find. The entrance to an icy land, frozen in time and full of legends, come to life. But this magical world is in danger, and Bella may be the only one who can save it. To succeed, she must join forces with the impossible, a long-lost sister she never knew she had, born 40,000 years before. So it sounds really interesting, lots of icy magic, and really enjoying it so far. So the illustration's cute too.
Yeah.
So we're having a good time with this, and we may even try and finish this evening, because we only have about 2.5 hours left of the audio left. So we may try and finish this. We've not been on sprints, but we've been watching Gav's sprints tonight, just to help us focus a little bit, because we've been on and off focusing today, haven't we, in general. So yeah, but I thought I'd better come on and give you an update, because I've got reasonable amount done and not updated you properly today. So Jade's about to do an update now, because although she's got a shit ton of b-roll I think today.
I've got a shit ton of b-roll, but I haven't updated since I started this book.
Yeah, so she's done an introduction to the vlog, and now she's about to do, and this is where I'm up to with the vlog.
Yeah.
At 10:25.
Don't tell them that.
So yeah, so we're gonna go and carry on with this and get some more done of this. Jade's gonna update her vlog and then continue doing some more ASMR
And
eating Rolo cookie cake. Look at this, the rat bag. Also look at this Rolo cookie cake. How delicious is that? Delish, right?
It's so good. The like chocolate cream in the middle is so good.
Delicious. Anywho, say bye to the vlog and we'll catch up later.
Bye to the vlog and we'll catch up later.
The next day.
Hello team, it is Friday morning. We has a sad rat bag. We also has a sad fanny as well. Oh, it's a choice.
don't make me laugh.
It's currently almost 10 past 11 and I'm going to be going soon. We're going to go to BMC first. You know, the only reason that I remember the way those initials go is because of Big Massive Cock. It's the only reason. My apologies to BMC, they do very good cakes. Not cocks. So we're gonna go to BMC first and then I'm gonna make my way home, but I thought I would say bye now, not to you because this vlog will carry on, but we'll do the bye segment part with rat bag because I will forget my camera otherwise. So yeah, it's time. My vacation has come to an end. Jade's sad because she wants me to stay another day forever. But it is time for me to go home, unfortunately. So big sad indeed. We always hate this part, but hopefully we'll see each other again soon.
We will.
Fingers crossed. And it's been amazing.
No need to cross my fingers. I know where you live.
It's a true story. Would you believe it? But I also know where you live.
Oh my god.
Right.
Stalker.
Strange.
A little bit freaky.
Right. Sus.
Suspicious behaviour.
Jesus. So yeah, it's time for me to say goodbye to Rat Bag in this vlog. I'm not saying bye to you guys because obviously I'll be going home and then we'll carry this on for the weekend. Love it. So yeah, it's time. Do you want to say goodbye to the vlog, Rat Bag?
Goodbye to the vlog, Rat Bag.
Never disappoints.
It's been fun.
It has. Had a blast. Thanks for having me again.
I'm still on a bizarre low of the fact that it's Friday and this week is nearly over.
Yeah, to be
That's
fair.
making me feel all kinds of horrible inside.
It's actually flown. Like yesterday was the fastest day of the week, but it's actually
but it
flown.
was the slowest day of the week as well, in terms of
we didn't do
anything,
a great deal,
but
yeah.
It just flew by.
Yeah. We both finished 2 books though.
Yeah. That's true.
We both got plenty. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We read The Ice Whisperers. We finished it yesterday. We bloody read it. It was. We were sharing the same headphones and sharing the same book. Did get to a point that once we'd gotten into the book, we then actually potted about and did some work and stuff. Yeah. But we got a load of work done last night as well. We were up to 4 AM working, weren't we?
We were. I don't know how we've managed that, to be honest,
but we got plenty done. We finished the book. I gave it 4 stars. It was good. There were some parts in which I felt like the logic didn't make a great deal of sense. I felt like our main character, whose name I'm already blanking on, Bella, thank you very much. I felt like our main character Bella had a lot of things that were revealed to her that she found she just took within a stride very, very easily.
Yeah.
That probably she should have
just been a little bit more concerned about, maybe.
Yeah, and had like an emotional reaction to, and then maybe taken it in a stride once she had a second to think about it. But she didn't. I don't know. In some sense, she just got her head down and got on with it. But in another sense, she didn't have a reaction to anything other than, okay, let's go.
Yeah. Kind of
thing. So, I don't know. Maybe there could have been a bit more time fleshing out the reactions and stuff. But it was great overall. It was great overall. And I think in general I did enjoy the book quite a bit more because we were reading it together.
It was a cute experience.
It was a cute experience. So we had a good time. But yeah, So we're gonna go to the cakery.
I'm looking forward to cake. I'm not looking forward to you leaving.
Neither. Same, but neither.
I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Big sad.
Big sad indeed.
But goodbye to the vlog. You don't have to say goodbye to it. You're taking the camera with you.
Goodbye to the rat bag. From the vlog. Right, we're gonna go to the cakery. Bye to rat bag.
Bye to vlog. Bye to fan noir.
Fan noir.
Goodbye, fan noir.
Goodbye, rat bag. Right, I will check back in with you when I'm home, probably. It's in a bit.
Many unbearable hours later.
Hello, I am home. Do I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards a little bit? Yeah. I kind of passed out for like a half hour when I got home, so it's 7:15 now. I got home about 5ish. It took me about 5 hours to get home. The traffic was horrific. But I'm home and it's all good. I'm missing Jade daily already. I feel like, I don't know, someone's ripped my arm off a little bit. So yes, missing Jade daily already, but I'm home safe and sound. I have a couple parcels, so I've got Tales by Mail and also OwlCrate Jr. So I thought I would unbox these for you now. I don't envisage that I'm going to read much, if anything at all, this evening. I do have The Simple Wild that I'm still part way through, and also No Exit that I'm part way through, so if I do read, it'll be one of those two probably, but I reckon I'm probably just going to end up chilling and watching TV tonight and hopefully having an early night, I reckon. So I think that's my plan, because I am absolutely shattered. We were still awake till about 4:30 this morning working, and then I was up again at 9:30, and I was on the road for 12. So I'm very, very, very tired. So yeah, I'll probably just eat, maybe watch a movie or two or a TV show and then go to bed. But let's open these up. Let's do Tales by Mail first. If you didn't know what Tales by Mail is, it is a middle grade subscription box. They also do a Hatchlings version, which is for younger than like middle grade age. It's for babies, and it's a bi-monthly book subscription box, and it's really, really cute. It comes wrapped up like this, and you get like 2 books, sometimes 3 books every other month. So you essentially get a book a month. It's just that they come every other month, and it's adorable and I'm really excited. Oh, this one is Peril at the Party. Okay, so the theme for this one is Peril at the Party, which this is a really adorable card, and on the back it will tell you all about what's in the box, and then you do get these cute little sheets in which you can review the books, and on the back there is a note from the author, and then also just like a read-along quiz and some other bits on the back as well. You can collect these, I assume, way back when there was a folder that you could get and stuff, so cute. We have some crayons, which I assume, yes, are coloured. So there are some colouring crayons here, so I am going to assume that this, in that case, may be a picture. Oh yeah, it's the picture from the Peril at the Party thing. So kiddos can colour that in, or adults. If you like colouring like myself, I may find some use for that tomorrow whilst listening to my book aimlessly. And then we have the 2 books. So these look really cute. We do have this for the first book, which is like a do not disturb room door thing, and that's for The Sleepover Takeover by Simon James Green, which looks really, really cute. I haven't heard of this at all. Look at that sausage on the back. On the back it says, it was a sleepover to remember or not when Otis wakes up after an epic sleepover party at Rocco's house. Rococo's house. It's a scene of mayhem. There's a donkey drinking at a chocolate fountain. A huge inflatable sausage looms above. There are doves everywhere. The birthday boy has a tattoo on his forehead, and Otis is wearing a wedding dress. But what's really weird is that no one at the party can answer the question, what on earth happened last night? This sounds hilarious. Oh, it's illustrated as well. This actually sounds like The Hangover, but in a middle grade book instead. Not gonna lie. So that sounds really funny. I haven't heard of that at all. And then we have a bookmark for Rockstar Detectives, which sounds very interesting. They're in the spotlight and under suspicion. And we also have a signed book plate as well. This is by Adam Hills. And on the back it says, if the two of us can become international rock stars in a couple of months, I reckon we can solve this crime in a couple of days. Meet Charlie, an ordinary 12-year-old who's also an international singing sensation. Meet George, Charlie's best friend, social media whiz, and a budding comedian. When priceless works of art begin to go missing in the same cities Charlie's performing in, Charlie and George are shocked to discover they're the prime suspects. Can they turn detective and solve the crimes, all while rocking stellar European tour and keeping up with their homework? Nice. Looks like we've got some mixed media in here a little bit, and also an illustration or two. Did I make that up? Nope. And some disability rep as well, by the looks of things, as well with George. So I love that, very exciting. So that is the Tales by Mail box, which is very, very cute indeed. And then we do have the OwlCrate Junior box. Thank you to OwlCrate Junior for sending me this box. I do have a code for you if you would like to use it. I will link OwlCrate Junior in the description box down below with my code that will get you some discount. I'll also link Tales by Mail down below as well if you're interested in checking them out. And I'm really excited about this one because it's Comic Crusaders, and I love like comics and stuff. I'm obsessed. So this is the spoiler card. Okay, so to start off with, we have some tea. Invisibility is called. Decaf Ceylon tea, natural blueberry flavour, natural vanilla flavour, raspberry leaves, freeze-dried strawberries and blueberries. It's decaf tea, gluten-free, nut, sugar and dairy-free. Nice. And it looks like this cute little Riddles Tea Shop decaf vanilla wildberry tea. Very, very cute indeed. Then we have a pen which looks like this. I used to love these pens. So you've got all different colours. You can click the thing down and it'll give you a different colour pen. We have purple, red, yellow, green and blue. Oh, and black as well. I used to love these pens as a kid. In fact, I still love them as an adult, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have a fanny pack. Holy moly, I haven't seen one of these in so long. It looks like this. It's got a little pocket on it. This is a right throwback. Gosh, I feel like I'm in the 90s again. Cute little fanny pack. What else have we got? Oh wow, we've got a Comic Crusaders felt mask. Keep your secret identity. Amazing. I love that. Then we have a sticker with some superheroes on it. I don't know if this is a new bunch of superheroes. I'm not sure. I'm proper into my superheroes like Marvel and stuff. So does it say, oh, Teen Titans Go. Nice, that makes sense. Oh yeah, there's Robin. That makes sense. Nice. Is this Beast Boy? And is this meant to be a Raven? I'm not sure. And then we have, ooh, okay, we've got The Unforgettable Logan Foster. I haven't heard of this at all, by Sean Peters. Okay, so we've got a signed book plate. And then we have a character card for Logan Foster, which is adorable. And we have a Dear Reader letter for Logan Foster as well. And this is about, let me just get myself organised. It looks like this, which I think is a really cool cover. So this says, Logan Foster has pretty much given up on the idea of ever being adopted. Oh, bless him. It could have something to do with his awkward manner, photographic memory, or his affection for reciting curious facts. But whatever the cause, Logan and his PP's prospective parents have never clicked. Then everything changes when Jill and Margie arrive. Although they aren't exactly perfect themselves, Jill has the punniest sense of humour and Margie's cooking would send anyone running for the hills. They genuinely seem to care, but it doesn't take Logan long to notice something very odd about them. They are out all hours, they never seem to eat, and there's a part of the house that is protected by some pretty elaborate security. No matter what Logan could have imagined, nothing prepares him for the truth. His PPs are actually superheroes and they're being hunted down by sinister forces. Logan's found himself caught in the middle of a massive battle and the very fate of the world may hang in the balance. Will Logan find a way to save the day and his new family? Packed with superheroes, supervillains and epic showdowns between good and evil, debut author Sean Peters shows that sometimes being a hero is just about being yourself. Oh, I'm so excited. This sounds epic. I love me a superhero story. And it's not heavily illustrated, but it has got the odd illustration, which is really cute. I am very excited about this one. Good shout, OwlCrate. Nicely done. Okay, and then next month's theme is, February's theme is Finders Keepers. Get ready to deep dive into a story full of friendship, magic, wishes and heartbreak. Next month's Finders Keepers theme is full of super fun goodies to keep in your treasure trove. February's book is a spellbinding contemporary fantasy set against the backdrop of Caribbean folklore. The story will be perfect for fans of Kelly Barnhill, the Jumbies and Erin Entrada Kelly's Lalani of the Distant Sea. If you're already a subscriber, don't panic. Your subscription will renew and your subscription will renew and you will automatically get your box. That was a good box. I am impressed. So yeah, very excited about that one. So for the rest of the evening now, I think I'm just going to chill. I'm going to order some food because I'm really, really hungry. And like I say, probably just get an early night and you probably won't hear from me now till tomorrow. So that is my plan. So I will probably check back in with you tomorrow.
It's Monday.
Hello team, it is Monday and it's currently Monday evening. It doesn't matter what time it is. I'm here to wrap up this reading vlog. I did not do anything for the last few days of this reading vlog. I did manage to finish another book, but other than that, filming wise, not a damn thing. I think the last clip you probably saw from me was saying bye to Jade on Friday. So, or me getting home possibly on Friday. I've done nothing this weekend as far as filming's concerned. I've been really, really, really shattered. I'm not gonna lie. So it's been really, it was an amazing week. Honestly, it was amazing. I loved it. I loved meeting Pris and Gav for the first time, seeing Jade and Jake again. Absolutely loved it, but I was knackered when I got home and I honestly thought I would end up like isolating at home for several days, trying to stay away from people. Didn't work out that way. I ended up staying at the boys Friday evening. And then visiting with my family Saturday morning, and then Saturday night I was home, Sunday night I was back at the boys again. I found that I'm really struggling while I'm grieving to be on my own for long periods of time. So obviously going to Jade's has kind of come at the perfect time for me, but other than that, the last 11 days I think I've been home 3 days of them. I've stayed at home 3 days of them. I've either been at the boys or at Jade's. So yeah, it's been difficult to try and stay home and be on my own, but I did manage to finish another book for Polarthon yesterday. So I managed to finish 5 books in total for Polarthon, and those were Narwhal, which I read earlier on in the week in my first reading vlog. I will leave a link to that up here if you want to go check it out. So I read Narwhal for the animal friend prompt. I did read The Ice Whisperers by Helenka Stachera with Jade. We buddy read this one. Oh, I gave Narwhal 4 stars. We buddy read this one and it was good. I enjoyed it. There was a couple of things that I was a bit confused about, but it was good and I enjoyed it. And I think I gave this one 4 stars. If I'm wrong, I'll put it here, but I'm fairly certain I gave this one 4 stars. This one works for pretty much any of them, to be perfectly honest. So cozy vibes, snowy cover, not necessarily animal friend, I don't think, although there is a magpie on here, and if I remember correctly there might have been a magpie involved. I can't remember fully. Arctic setting or a polar fantasy, so there was that one. I did read the Winter Tales book that Jade had. I'll show a picture of it here because I don't own a copy. I read it while I was at Jade's and I loved this. I thought it was really good. I gave it 4 stars. It definitely gave me cozy vibes. It was a little bit brutal in times, but I did think it was kind of cozy as well at the same time. It really did give me really good feels, and I felt really cute and cozy and cuddly while reading it. Probably helped that I was cozied up on the sofa with Jade. So but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I also read A Shiver of Snow and Sky. A Shiver of Snow and Sky by Lisa Ludek while I was at Jade's as well. Again, don't own a physical copy of this one. I read Jade's copy, and I gave this one 4 stars. It was fantastic, and I really enjoyed this one. And that one will fit for polar fantasy, Arctic setting, again, maybe cozy, no, not cozy vibes, it was kind of violent to be fair. So either of those two. And then the final book that I did finish yesterday was No Exit by Taylor Adams. Again, got 4 stars. I really enjoyed this one. This is a thriller, fits the prompt for Arctic setting, it fits the prompt for snow on the cover, so it does fit a couple of prompts for that one. And this was very brutal, an incredibly violent thriller, I would say, very descriptive in its violence as well, but I really enjoyed it. It was good. We're following a young woman called Darby Thorne. She's a college student and she's on her way to go and see her sick mother, but she gets stranded in a blizzard at a truck stop. However, there are 4 other people at this truck stop, and she gets talking to them, but she somehow ends up realizing that there is a young girl trapped in one of the cars outside, and she's not sure who the car belongs to. Now, I thought this was going to be a book of her trying to figure out who the car belongs to. However, that is not necessarily the case. She finds out pretty early on who the car belongs to, and it is a case of her trying to save this young girl. But there are many twists and turns within this, and it was very good. Definitely had me on the edge of my seat. I did find that I put this down a couple days into the week and then didn't pick it back up again till Sunday. So there was that, but overall I did enjoy it. I did find Jess did warn me, was it Jess? Cassidy did warn me that to be wary because of my triggers with stalkers, to be wary of that. Now, she did say with it being a kidnapping. Now, I said to her that I'm okay with kidnapping in general. I'm not okay with kidnapping, but it's not a trigger. It's not a part of my trigger as far as stalking is concerned. However, this one, the way it was done, the stalking did kick up a bit of a fuss with me. So, otherwise, it was absolutely fine and I enjoyed it. It was great. I see why everyone's raving about it. So I had a good time with it, gave it 4 stars. So I would recommend. But yeah, overall, managed to read 5 books throughout the Polarthon, complete all 5 prompts, which I'm really happy about. Didn't manage to get to all the books that I'd really hoped I was going to get to, which is a shame. But I am surprised at how much I read, considering I was at Jade's for 5 of the 7 days. And I was travelling for 2 of those as well. So I did manage to get part ways through a couple other books. I started The Raven and the Reindeer by T. Kingfisher and I got page 56. But this isn't one that you can really rush necessarily. I don't think it is kind of, I don't know how to say, that it's kind of like, not heavy, but it's not a fast read, essentially. So I'm hoping to finish that at some point. And then I did get partway through The Simple Wild by K.A. Tucker, and I am really enjoying this one. I got to page 122. My aim was to listen to this on my way home from Jade's, but the drive was relatively stressful. It was very busy on the roads, and I think music was definitely keeping me sane. And it was also keeping me awake because I was singing along and I was incredibly exhausted because me and Jade had worked till really late Friday morning. And then I was up again early Friday morning. We worked till like 4:30, and then Jake was back home from work at like 9:15, so I was awake from then. So I didn't sleep a great deal, and it took me like 5 hours to get home, where normally it would take me anywhere between 3.5 and 4 hours 15. So it took a long time. The traffic was heavy, so the music was keeping me sane, so I didn't get a chance to listen to this on the way home. But my plan is to read this week, upcoming week. So yeah, but overall I had an incredible week. I'm incredibly fortunate to be able to spend Polarthon with Jade, Gav and Pris, and I had a fantastic time, and just being with them really helped perk me up, especially with everything going on with me at the moment. So had an amazing time, and I'm incredibly grateful for Jade for allowing me to stay, and Jake as well. And yeah, had an amazing time. So I hope you have enjoyed this second part of the reading vlog. It won't be as chaotic as the first one, so if you haven't seen it yet, I would recommend going and seeing it. Utter fucking chaos, but it was fantastic. But yeah, this won't be as chaotic, maybe a little bit more cozy, but I had a great time nonetheless, and I hope you have enjoyed, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.